Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Holotide here, and today I want to talk about Thief. Now, Thief was not available in the server slam, but is one of the 7 runner shells and has been described as the loot goblin of the game, slipping in, grabbing the most valuable items on the map, and getting out before anyone knows they were there. If that sounds like something you would be interested in, then this is your shell. The Thief is not built for straight-up combat. It's built for the economy layer of the game, and mastering this shell means winning on the scoreboard even if you never win a single gunfight. But before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you for all the love and support on the channel recently. You guys have been absolutely killing it. The joke is I want to hit 26,200 subs by the end of the year, if you know what that means. Congratulations, you're not just sitting on your couch every day. But a ton of you watch the videos and aren't subscribed, so what could it hurt? All right, let's talk about the abilities really quick. Your prime ability is your pickpocket drone. You deploy a little remote-controlled drone that has a limited lifespan. You can manually fly it around to whip enemy players and UESC bots, knocking loot directly out of their backpacks. The drone can then retrieve some of that loot for you, and this is your most powerful tool for stealing from other runners without ever engaging them directly. The big weakness: you are vulnerable while piloting it, so use it from cover or when enemies are distracted. Your tactical ability is the grapple. You fire a dart at a surface or in the air kind of, and immediately reel yourself towards it. This lets you climb buildings quickly, swing across gaps, or escape a bad situation in seconds. If you played Strand in Destiny 2, I think it feels pretty similar. But not only is this an escape tool, it's a rotation tool, your repositioning tool, all in one. Use it proactively. Don't wait until you're in a bad spot. Now you have your little X-ray visor. You activate this to see loot containers through walls. Enemies within line of sight are also highlighted, color-coded as well by the rarity of loot they're carrying. This is incredible for scouting. In fact, Thief kind of seems like a better recon than recon. But you should use this before entering a building or a room, just to map out where the best loot is and whether anyone is already inside. Your other trait is your backpack passive. The more loot you have loaded into your backpack, the more benefits you receive, including faster grapple recharge rate and improved base stats. This means the Thief actively gets stronger as a run goes on and your back fills up. Prioritize grabbing loot early so your passive kicks in and you become harder to catch. Now, there's a lot of cores that we've seen for Thief already. Greed is good is when your backpack is full, your sprint speed and slide distance both increase. Hit and run is if you melee an enemy immediately after grappling to them, you hack them and knock random loot out of their backpack. Case the joint, your X-ray visor gets increased vision range through walls, so you get to see further. Partner in crime is even when you're not actively piloting it, your pickpocket drone periodically pulses to ping nearby hostiles. Again, Thief is a better recon than recon, man. And then there's second grapple. It obviously gives you a second charge on your grapple device. So the strengths and weaknesses for this class: it's got the best loot acquisition in the entire game, just like bar none. X-ray visor makes you second, maybe, 1B, only to recon for information gathering. Your grapple device gives you a versatile, reliable mobility device that a lot of the other shells lack. And a passive reward system means you scale throughout the entire run as you collect more. Its weaknesses is it's not really built for winning direct fights. If you get caught in a gunfight without an escape route, you're probably going to lose. You're vulnerable while piloting the pickpocket drone unless you have that one core, and really lacks offensive combat utility compared to other shells. So how should you play Thief? Well, for me, I would use the X-ray visor constantly, like before entering any type of structure. I'm using it. I want to know where the loot is, what the enemies are doing inside, just using all that information to my advantage. Always have a plan for your grapple device so you can get in and out quickly. This is your life insurance policy. Don't just burn it. Prioritize looting over fighting. You don't need kills. You need a full backpack. Let other fighters fight each other and then swoop in with your drone and steal the loot from the survivors. Again, don't use the drone unless you're in cover though. Find a room or get on a rooftop somewhere or hide in a corner and then fly it. Keep that backpack as full as possible. Play patient. play quiet, drop in, activate the visor and stuff, just identify the highest value loot on the map, and then chart a route to it fast. The thief wins Marathon by playing the game on a different layer than everyone else. While other runners are fighting over kills, you're stealing their loot right out from underneath them and walking out rich. But that's gonna do it for the video, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I will be doing more in-depth guides on each runner as we go on and unlock things. So keep an eye out for that, and I will catch you guys in the next one.